play Call of Dutymobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Are going to be your codmobile 2023 World Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and Day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown at the early rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5s, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they forge the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Match, powered by passion, with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the goal! Double, triple kill, falls, and look at that clean work!
I play Call of Dutymobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Are going to be your codmobile 2023 World Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and Day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown, the early rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Match powered by passion with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the goal! Double, triple kill, follows, and look at that clean work.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary, Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 World Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown at the Eddie rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the
Yo, I am very, very good, Brent. Thank you so much. That title is actually very huge. I don't know if my tiny head can carry it. But, anyways, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, welcome to Oasis Champs. And I'm sure we're going to have fun tonight. All right. It's okay. Yeah. All right. So, pretty sure we're going to have fun tonight. It's the Oasis Champ. And, like I said, I'm not sure if I can take that title because it's actually very heavy. But then we're going to be doing heavy things tonight because we see so many heavy teams in the stand-in here tonight. I'm pretty sure you want to take that, Ben. From Superman, of course. Yeah, yeah, of course. Group C, we have ASG, we have Spetnaz, that sounds Russian. We have Bravo 6, and Group D, of course, you have Emperors, Obsidian, and MTX. MTN. Yeah, they're pretty much always on top of their game. I am not speaking for them, but I think they're on top of their game the bulk of the times. Yeah, of course. So we're hoping that this MTX will be on top of their game tonight because that is what the team and of course their fans will be expecting of them tonight. Of course, OX and Inertia. I'm hoping that is me. I like to hope. I'm hoping that they have like the best of the best players and get to the next round. I'm pretty sure they'll be fielding players that will be doing that for them tonight. I'm talking OX and of course and Inertia Gaming, which will be the first match of the night. Yeah, they've got to be on their A game, and then they're in Group A. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that they will be bringing their A game tonight because that is what we want to see. Two teams in Group A struggling to show their A game to the world, and of course the fans tonight. That's what they'll be expecting, of course. Regan versus crypto, but the good thing is that it is crypto and not kryptonite. Kryptonite is what's it called? The bane of Superman. So this is crypto, and I'm pretty sure they will be bringing. Everybody loves crypto, especially in the world today. Crypto is currency. Crypto is money. Everybody wants to have some crypto. I'm pretty sure you have some crypto as well, Ben. Do you have some crypto? You don't have a. You don't have a crypto wallet. I don't believe you. Crypto, yes, 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 yes. But don't mind me. I just like to talk about money. I wonder how I took it all the way to. No, 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 no. Like I said, I like to hope. So, anyways, and after Terega and Crypto, we're gonna be having Emperors and Obsidian. Obsidian, that's it. And yeah, yeah, Emperors and Obsidian Kings. I hope they'll be playing like Emperors and Kings tonight. So that will be the three for the night: OXN, Inertia, Terregan, Crypto, and of course, Emperor Obsidian. We're here to witness all the action here tonight because it's never anything short of action. When you're talking Call of Duty Mobile champs, it's never anything short of action. So from the beginning to the middle to the end is always like that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be bringing that. It never ends up till the very last day. So yeah, it's going to be hot tonight. I can feel the nervousness from here. No matter how confident you are, there's still a little bit of nervous action going on. Pretty sure they'll be a bit nervous, but then immediately you're in. You're in. There's no turning back. You have to bring everything, blood and sand, bring it into the arena. So yeah, we'll be expecting to see a lot of that tonight. Of course, OP. Yeah, of course, we're starting and we're in the perspective of Advocate there. Advocate got shot down, and it's usually, this is hard point, it's usually a struggle of who gets the first heal, and they're still trying to back and forth there. We're 3-2 right now with the perspective of Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga shots one player down. It gets shot down himself. This is where you'd expect him to be getting those, those streaks, but those streaks are not coming in yet because it's still a struggle back and forth between the two teams. When perspective of Advocate, Advocate shots one player down. It goes ahead, tries to get the other one down, but he gets shot down himself. You don't get that streak coming in yet. That is what we want to see, but it's not happening yet for the team. Back and forth. We're in the perspective of DXN. Is that Nog right there? Shots one player down. They have the heal right now. It is 6:23. They seem to be having a very enormous lead right now. It's not a very big lead, but then they're well on their way.
Hardpoint locked down.
That's the yellow team. Yeah. Blue team, yeah, it's looking like that right now because Muzan has the point and is holding it gallantly. He has support from the other player right there. Two of them shots another player down, back and forth, and War Machine coming in, and they're going to clear the point. That's the yellow team coming in there with the War Machine. The War Machine is a very destructive weapon, and it's been able to do that for the team. And now they have the heal. 35-33 right now. War Machine still standing strong, but he gets shot down. Takes us to Advocate. Advocate gets shot down as well. Sandwich holding the point right now for the yellow team. 40 it is right now, and they're pushing it even farther away. They seem to be like the upper power here. That's from the way we look at it, from the way they've played so far. I'm pretty sure that they are now set. They're setting up for the next heal. That was Sandwich getting shot down right there.
We've taken the lead. Hardpoint identified. Capture. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Of course, a lot of times you have the point, but you do not have spawn. The most important thing there is actually to get the points, hold it as strong as possible. You may not have spawn, but then you are able to hold that objective. And of course, get the score topping on. I think that's Sandwich. No, that was SpongeBob right there. Sandwich has been like a very formidable OBJ player for the team tonight, but has a lot of backup from SpongeBob right there. But then the blue team has the point right now with the claw coming in from Advocate. It still has the claw coming in. Now we've seen the War Machine again from the yellow team trying to get in to force their way into the point, but that's not happening for them. We're now in the perspective of Preacher. Preacher shots one player down, shots another player down with a very powerful Odin right there. And of course, you have Muzan in point for the blue team. He gets shot down. Preacher is there to give the support. Preacher still in point. And of course, the scoreboard, you can see the score line. The score is moving away from the blue team right now because we have 75-108. And of course, Utopia here holding the first hill. I think we have a rotation back to the first hill right now, and that's Utopia right there doing the work for the team. Advocate also shutting another player down. The blue team seems to have control of this hill right here. The yellow team trying to force their way in. Of course, they
Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Capture the objective. Hardpoint is ours.
the other way around. Of course, you have yeah. Of course, that's Utopia right there. And Prisha back here to give that support. Utopia was shot down right there with the Annihilator. But we have Prisha still standing strong for the blue team. It seems like it's tilting the way of the blue team right now. And the player right there with, of course, the equalizer, trying to equalize the points right here. He gets shot down with that equalizer, but Advocate still advocating for the team, standing very strong. Of course, with the USS 9 getting those streaks coming in, 132-121. I thought it was going to go the way of the yellow team earlier, but it seems like they're leveling it up right now, the blue team, when the perspective of SpongeBob. Of course, SpongeBob shuts that player down, trying to take advantage of scrap time right there, and rotation for the next deal going all the way to P3.
Capture the objective. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours.
Of course, they have points and they have spawn, and actually a very good position to be in terms of advantage. But then they get shut down. It is Iroh right now in point. Of course, I dropped his trophy system to take care of those throwables, but he gets shot down himself. And it seems like the boys in blue are swarming in right now. Muzan right there gets shot down by SpongeBob. On the other hand, it's still back and forth right there. It's still anybody's game at this point. Of course, they earn to a tie right there, 156-152. But then it's going all the way for the boys in blue, moving in for that early rotation all the way to P4. And let's see how they have it right there. Predator missile coming in. Of course, I think that was Muzan right there with the Predator missile, and is able to get, I think, about 2-3 kills right there. They have early rotation to P4.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours.
Yeah, Muzan has advantage right there, but then Muzan has been shot down. Muzan has been very formidable for the team in terms of holding that point, but then it's not lucky enough, you know, to hold it as long as the team would want, because it gets shut down, doesn't get support bulk of the time, it gets opened up. But now, right, SpongeBob, it is right now moving in for early rotation and gets shut down. The boys in blue have advantage here, back at P1. Trophy system, handling all the troubles right there. We're still in the perspective of, yeah, of course, the boys in blue. XM4 working overtime for the man. Shots one player down, shots another one down. Of course, we see the War Machine again featuring, but the War Machine gets shot down. And troubles still coming in back and forth. Seems that Sandwich right there gets into point for the boys in yellow. He gets shut down himself. Purifier coming in, purifying those in point 186, 180. It is. It's still anybody's game at this point, but then you have to be very, very strategic. You have to hold the point and hold it very, very strong at this point. Otherwise, it could slip away. And the boys in blue would not want that to happen. Advocating for the team, but he gets shut down. It is still blue and yellow at this point. It's still mixed. It's not one color yet. It's still double color coded for both teams. 193, 187 seems to be tilting the way of the boys in blue. What do you think, Ben? Seems to be tilting the way of the boys in blue. Claw coming in for Sandwich, but then he gets shut down. Was going to go ahead and take advantage of the nest eel right there to sort of establish a forward operating base for the boys in yellow, but that didn't happen for EM Utopia there for the boys in blue. Takes advantage, shot two player down, takes cover. He's going to go in and, of course, he shuts that one down. Utopia standing for the boys in blue. Ben.
Hunter-killer drone deployed. Hardpoint locked down.
Of course, it seems like the boys in blue are already trying to take advantage of that. But then Equalizer coming in for Fiend for the boys in yellow, trying to, you know, establish that operating base right here. But that didn't come through for them, and it's found away. Of course, yeah. They took advantage of it right there. 250.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Yeah. Of course, Muzan and Sandwich were the guys in the point the bulk of the time, but it seems that gone the way of the boys in blue. That's because of the tremendous work that Muzan was doing right there. That USS 9 was really, really shredding for the man, and that's a testament to his skill as well as a player, and that's what you expect to see in a match of this caliber. Yeah, one tap, two tap, you're dead. You know, there's some weapons like that. You know, they tell you it's just like the 117 as well, the AK 117. They tell you, oh, it's been nerfed, but then people still, especially those who play the other modes in the game, like battle royale and stuff, it's actually very, very it's very, very useful there. The battle royale mode, and they tell you every season, oh, it's been nerfed, but then when you wield it, it's always shredding, always shredding. And I think USS 9 is one of that weapon where they you know they made it so good that it doesn't seem like any sort of nerf affects it anymore. No, it's actually a very huge difference. It didn't. Of course, we'll be taking a very short break, and then when we're back, it is going to be S&D at Tunisia.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualified to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious clubs in Andrew on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and day 3, the best teams having gone through battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown, the early rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5s, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn-only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marsh, powered by passion, with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the goal! Double, triple kill, follows, and look at that clean work.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Oh well, you like you said earlier, you never know. It can always go either way. Earlier, it was going to go the way of OXN, but somehow Inertia took it. But then we're here at Tunisia, and it's S&D. S&D is actually a very tricky game.
We got the bomb.
Yeah, of course. That's Advocate right there with the Tundra, and they would. And we're now onto the perspective of Ringo and Baba Yaga right there with the sniper as well, trying to get him locked onto the play. He didn't get that kill. Of course it did. 3v2 it is right now. That's Baba Yaga on the other side. Still Baba Yaga on the other side. That's Sandwich right there. Sandwich still alive. Back and forth. And he gets shot down. It is a 3v1 situation. And the boys in blue seem to be looking good. Only Baba Yaga is left to keep that team alive. It will be very important to plant right now. And that is what the man is going to go ahead and do. Of course, he gets the bomb planted. Now he's going to stick it out. Can he take a 1v3? Will the man be strong enough to do a 1v3? Because it is a 1v3 situation. Two players by the right hand right there. And of course, they have one player on the other side. He gets shut down. He didn't get that cover well in enough. And the boys in blue looking good. Utopia diffusing the bomb right there. 1-0 it is. It's gone the way of inertia for the first round in S&D Tunisia.
Defend the objective.
Frag out.
Of course, yeah, this is the second round. The first one went the way of inertia. That's Preacher right there. When perspective of Preacher with the RM7 Advocate back here. Advocate back there. It gets shot down again. The OXM player seem to be fitting them out one after the other. Advocate back there. And of course, the Advocate takes one down. He's going to try to take another one down, but he gets shot down. He gets shot down. And of course, they shot another player down. That's SpongeBob right there working overtime for the OXN team. But that wasn't enough to do it for the team. 2-0 it is right now because Inisha takes that round again. Now we're going into round 3. This seems to be a smooth ride for them.
The objectives.
Oh, damn. Seems to be a smooth ride right now for the boys in blue. Throwables going in. That's Damon right there with a shotgun. That seems to be what's the man doing with a shotgun? But anyways, he has a shotgun. Preacher back there to give support as well. We're in the perspective of Utopia. The man got 2 excellent snipes locking in earlier in the second round, and that is what you want to see. Those very beautiful snipes. Utopia was still in his perspective. And of course, you have Damien right there with a shotgun. I wonder what the man is doing with the shotgun. But anyways, of course, a SpongeBob shuts him down. In a game of range, you hold a shotgun. You won't get to see those CQCs that you're looking for to be able to lock in a shotgun. But then it is a 1v3 situation right now. It is Utopia's job to do the heavy lifting for the team. It seems like it's going to go the way of the boys in yellow, but Utopia locks one in, locks another one in. Would that be an ace? No way! No way!
A back shot.
No way! Back shot came in right there, and that was not a good one for him. I'm sure he would have wanted to clutch that. I'm sure the fans would have wanted him to clutch that, but that didn't happen. Of course, they're going into the 4th round right now. 2-1 it is. Defender 2, attacker 1. From the perspective of Advocate, he has the scope opened up again and trying to lock in those excellent snipes. It gets one. It gets one. Will he be able to get another one? I'm sure he'll be hoping to get another one. I'm sure he'll be hoping to get another one. Ben, what do you think?
Oh my god, it has been a good game all since. The 2-piece there was an amazing, but the back shot was so treacherous. How bad can that be? You know, game back shot from the other side. That's so bad. That's so bad. He probably thinks he's going to win that gunfight, and now it's going to be 1 kill from the boy in yellow. We have 4v2. One person is not in the game. Is that a 4v5 I'm seeing?
Yeah, it seems to be a 4v5.
Oh my god, that's a bad one. That's a bad one for them. And now it's a 1v4. And Baba Yaga, who do we have here? SpongeBob SquarePants left to take the 4v1.
And he seems to be doing an excellent job.
SpongeBob in the SquarePants finds one. Jellyfish in the boys is going slowly. Makes it a double. It's a 1v2. The boys in blue now know where he is, but he has to re-strategize.
Of course, he has to re-strategize. It's a 1v2. SpongeBob still standing strong for the team. SpongeBob still standing strong for the team. To even think that they have one-man shot, but then they're doing excellently well so far. Seems to be sticking them out. Trying to be very sneaky, trying not to make any sleeps right there. SpongeBob still standing for the OXN team. I'm sure they'll be hoping this heavy lifting is able to lift it as good as possible, because that's what the team is expecting here tonight.
Nice work.
Time ran out right there for him. He couldn't do that. I'm sure they played a game of time on him. They just waited. They waited it out, and it's 3-1 right now. It's still looking good for the defending team. The defender side, that's the boys in blue. Utopia right there. Advocate, of course, the rest of the team. And SpongeBob, on the other hand, Sandwich, and the rest of the team as well. 5-4. They're going into the fifth round right there. That's Utopia still wielding that sniper as usual. He gets shot down this time. He's not able to take advantage. Of course, the boys in yellow seem to be charging at this point. They want to get back into this game as soon as possible. That's what you'd be expecting. That's Baba Yaga right there getting the first kill earlier. Would he be able to go ahead and get another one? He does do that. It does do that. 3v3 it is. It seems to be a level playing field right now. We're still on to Baba Yaga. Throwable going in for the man. That's Damian right there trying to get those wall bangs, but it's not happening. SpongeBob planting for the team. Of course, it has been planted. SpongeBob has planted for OXN. It's a 3v3 still standing. Utopia standing on the other side. And they have to be very, very sneaky at this point. Try not to make any slip. They already have the bomb planted. So, yeah, that's an advantage for them. That's an advantage for them. Utopia still standing. USS 9. Of course, the sniper right there. Boys in yellow pushing in, trying to defuse. That's Utopia right there. Gets one. Would he be able to get another one? No, he doesn't get that. It seems like it's going to work out for him. He does get it. And it's just SpongeBob left. And he does do it for the team. Excellent clutch. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Of course, there's enough time for him to go ahead and defuse the bomb as well. 4-1, excellent.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It has been a while since I see a good gameplay like this. A 1v3 with a sniper kicks the last one up with the USS 9. Plants diffuses the bomb. It's a 4-1. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That was an amazing game. That was intense.
Yeah, they're going in.
All right, we have the boys in blue. 1v1 going through there, and then we have Damien going for the wall bang. He finds one from the wall bang. Oh my God! I didn't know you could wall bang that place, and now it's a 1v4. The boys in yellow, Advocate with a sniper, Baba Yaga with a sniper, finds a double. Makes it a triple, it's now a 1v1. Oh my, that's making a Oh my God! What is this?
Damn.
What are you saying? What is going on? The snipers are so deadly.
Hey, that's Baba Yaga right there.
Oh my God.
7th round.
Yeah, that was Baba Yaga with a 1v4.
Of course, 7th
and now he finds another one but dies. Dies.
It dies. It seems to be a 4v2 right there with the one man down disadvantage. And the boys in yellow has Utopia right there, gets shot down on the other side. It seems to be a 3v2 right now. Of course, it's a 3v2. SpongeBob still standing for the team. I think Uro's still standing. Only SpongeBob left right now. It seems like a lot of the heavy lifting seems to always fall on the shoulder of SpongeBob, and he gets sent packing. Whoa, 5-2 it is. The boys in blue are not going to... They're not going to make any sleeps at all. We are moving into the 8th round right here. I think that those 2 points were just stalling. The boys in blue are cruising. They don't have any problem at all.
Yeah. Yeah. And now it's 5-2.
It is. 5-2 it is, but it's not ended yet. It's not over till it's over. Advocates gets sent packing right there. And seems to be a planting going on, but in the perspective of Damian right there, the man that favors the shotgun, it's been planted. I think that was done by Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga still standing for the team, has a very dangerous, of course, that's Sandwich right there. Has a very dangerous Locust right there. Sandwich gets that snipe in. And we're 2v2 right now, still onto Sandwich. Would he be able to get that? He gets a hit flinch. That's not enough to do the damage that is expected. He gets another one. He gets another one. Would he be able to go ahead? And of course, they've been wiped out and they have enough time, of course, to go ahead and defuse. They do that, and it is 5-3. They seem to be fighting really hard. Would we be able to witness anything that looks like a comeback here tonight? What do you think, Ben? 5-3 it is right now on the scoreline.
Defend the objective.
5-3, 8 points in total. We're moving into the ninth round in the perspective of Preacher, Machine Gun Pistol, and of course at round 7 right there. Does round 7 get any kill? It doesn't do that. Of course, it goes ahead and get one. Goes ahead, gets one, takes cover. When perspective of Utopia right there, it seems like it's going to go ahead and of course plant the bomb as well. It'll be nice to get those early plants. It does that, and Utopia hero right there, NG hero right there.
Finish the mission.
Is the only man left standing for this team. Is the only man left standing for the boys in yellow, and it is a 1v3 situation. Would he be able to do what we saw earlier with Sandwich? Of course, he shots one down. He shots one down. It's a 1v2 right now. I hope he's able to take advantage of time. He gets the 8 flinch. It's not enough to do the damage, but then he gets exposed at this point. He's trying to keep them busy as much as possible. This is the perspective of Rintunga. Time is running out. Time is running out. It doesn't get the kill. It gets shut down. And that has gone the way of the boys in blue. Again, 6-3 it is right now on the scoreboard.
Destroy the objective.
Okay, we're going into the 10th round, and we're still on to Rintuga. I hope I got that right, Rintuga. And this is Baba Yaga right there. Of course, wielding that Locust as usual. The scopes get open to the player on the other side. It gets shot down. Baba Yaga was sent packing right there. This is Damian with the striker. Gets one kill, get another one as well. And it is a 4v1 right now. It is SpongeBob left standing again. Would he be able to do the earlier magic? The magic earlier, though it got shot down, it got backshotted right there. Hopefully he's able to do it this time. The bomb has been planted. He has his hands full right now. One hand to take out players and the other one to take out the bomb. He gets one player down. SpongeBob still standing. Seemed to be very predictive. He knew where the player was going to be. Got that hit flinch. Not enough to get the damage. Sniper comes in, shuts him down. That was from Advocate 7-3. It is. And they have been sent packing from S&D. They've been sent packing from S&D. They were sent packing from Ad Point earlier, and it seems like the S&D also didn't go in their favor. S&D as well didn't go in their favor. Hard luck. It seems like hard luck tonight because they're very excellent players. They've shown so much capacity tonight, but somehow it's not going where they want it to go. You have S&D, you know, it's just all jumbled up. But then we're going into control here tonight, and we're in the perspective of Baba Yaga and the OXN team. Will they be able to take it for control tonight? They've lost Ad Points, they've lost S&D. Will control be where it finally happens for them? But then the match starts in NS. We're in the perspective of Damien right now with a machine gun pistol throwable going in there. I think that's the smoke grenade. It gets shot down by Sandwich on the other side. Sandwich gets another player. Sandwich gets another player down. Sandwich gets another player down. We're in perspective of Spin right now. And they seem to have control. They seem to have control here. Still onto, and now we're onto Preacher. They seem to have control, and it's still swinging back and forth. The boys in yellow on the other side. We're seeing Rintagu right there, shutting the player down on the other side. The boys in blue seem to have a bit of advantage, but that is not happening because it gets shot down. Irua gets shot down as well by Damian on the other side. It's a back and forth trade. No team seems to have, you know, total control yet. but we're onto Sandwich right there. Of course, Crossfire favors the Sniper, and the Sniper has done what the Sniper does. The Crossfire, the Sandwich right there, still standing strong for the team. Now we're onto Baba Yaga. Ram 7 right there, working for the man. Takes high ground. His field of view is open onto the player on the other side, but he got shot down by Advocate. Of course, with the Odin, Advocate seems to know how to wield this weapon and wield it very well. Shots another player down on the other side as well. Of course, but he gets sent packing by Fiend on the other side. Fiend right here standing strong. Of course, taking a player down on the other side. Gets shot down. Sandwich. He gets shot down. Sandwich, 11 player on both end, but it seems like it's gone to 8 on the side of the boys in yellow. They're getting shot down one player after another. It seems that they're focusing on taking down men more than they're focusing on getting the heal. Right there, Advocate gets to player. Would he be able to go ahead and get SpongeBob? He does do it with SpongeBob as well. 8-5 it is right now, and the boys in blue seems to be looking good. Advocate still standing very strong. Baba Yaga on the other side takes the prone position, but then it gets shut down by Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga standing now for the boys in yellow. Machine gun pistol from Utopia. It's 7-3 right now. The boys in blue seems to be looking good again as usual. 6-2 it is. Men are dwindling for the boys in yellow. Only one man left. And of course, that's not enough to do it for the team. The first round have gone the way of Inertia tonight. Crossfire, Control. And it seems like Inertia seems to be taking control tonight. Inertia taking control. Inertia taking control. We are going into the second round. Advocate, SpongeBob for the boys in yellow. Of course, the Sparrow coming in odd for Damian. He gets shut down. The Sparrow is not able to do the wonder that the Sparrow does. Of course, Advocate back in. 25-26. Man. All right, Utopia right there. Utopia right there with the sniper. He doesn't get any player. This seems to be, of course, this seems to be a match a map that favors sniper, but the snipers aren't really coming through tonight. But anyways, it doesn't stop Utopia so far. Advocate coming in right there. Of course, the Advocate has been doing so much work for the team. Death Machine with Preacher right there, but he gets shot down. The Death Machine is not able to do the work. Damian back there, it seems to be a 16-15 right now, just very, very slim lead. But then the boys in blue have advantage because, of course, they have control of the point. They have control of control. That's Finn right there, shuts the player down. 13-14 it is right now. They're focusing on taking down men. That's Damian locking in. I mean, that's Finn right there locking in the War Machine. Equalizer coming in for Finn. Gets one player down. Is he able to get another one? Equalizer running out. He's able to get another one. No, he gets shot down by Preacher on the other side with the Ram 7. Preacher still standing strong for the team. Gets another player down. 2-piece right there. Takes a prone position, gets the trophy system locked in to take advantage, to take control of those throwables coming in, but he gets shot down. This is Damian right down with the Ram 7 as well. Gets shot one player down, goes ahead to try to do another one, but then it gets shot down, sent back in by Finn. Finn gets set back in as well. It's a back and forth trade from both teams. We just see players falling down one after the other, but it seems like it's gone the way of the boys in yellow at this point, because only Advocates is left standing for the boys in blue and is not able to do it. Is gets sent off by Baba Yaga. One apiece it is right now on the scoreline. The first round went the way of the boys in blue, and the second one have gone the way of the boys in yellow. Now we're going into the third round. Okay, third round it is SpongeBob Treble going in right there, but being taken care of by the trophy system. Of course, a claw locked in for Preacher right there. I think that's Preacher. Of course, that's Preacher. Gets one player down, but he gets sent back in as well. Utopia on the other side. Utopia with the Type 19 gets a player down, shots the player with the claw down. Of course, he's still looking, he's still hungry. Type 19 still hungry, shots another one down. Is he able to get the one peeking there? Of course, he does get it. 3-player knocked down by Utopia right there. Sent them to Utopia, but Baba Yaga sent him down as well. That's Rintunga with the equalizer, trying to equalize the match, bring it back to a level playing field. Sandwich on the other side waited patiently for him and sent him packing as well. Finn on the other side. We're on to Finn right now. Locking in. 8 flinch on the man. It seems to be a 1917. Sparrow locked in for Damien. Sparrow locked in for Damien. Trying to find player on the other side. Of course, it's not able to do it. It seems like it was being expected. It was being predicted. Utopia with the Annihilator right there. Annihilator not doing so much work, but then he's able to find one player, shuts him down. Goes on the other side for the flank. Head glitch. Gets sent packing by Finn. We're on to Finn right now. Finn is going to, I think, is going to try to go ahead and push. He shuts down the trophy system. Takes advantage. He gets sent packing by Preacher. Preacher takes another player down on the other side. 14-5 it is right now, and seems to be tilting the way of the boys in blue right now. Preacher gets sent packing with the Annihilator right there. That was Advocate doing all that work, and of course they've taken that round again. 2-1 it is. Just one round left for the boys in blue to sweep it, but then you still have one round, this same round, for the boys in yellow to bring it to a tie. What is it going to be as we go into the 4th round tonight? Of course, we're on to the 4th round. Sandwich right there. Shot the player, the equalizer, locking in for Finn. Shot one player down. He's going to go ahead and try to shut another one down as well. He does it. 2-3 it is, and he's not getting cool yet. He's not cooling down yet. Of course, an anti-killer drone from Finn. The equalizer still standing strong, but then we're on to, I think that's Irua right there. Irua gets shot down with a War Machine. The War Machine has not been able to feature so much in the control match so far from Irua. It seems to have been very unlucky. Machine gun pistol from Preacher right there. Shots a player down. He's still standing strong. Type 19. Preacher, head glitch on the other side. He gets shot down. And we're on to Rintunga right now. They are taking advantage. The boys in blue trying to take advantage of trying to take advantage of all the work that Advocate doing on the other side. They've been able to secure all rings at A, and then they're going to try to go ahead and push into B it is. But we're on to the perspective of Baba Yaga right now. He's taking it out. Player on the other side is able to get him. Of course, he does get advantage. He shuts that player down. Annihilator from SpongeBob is not able to do any work because Utopia came in right there with a PY-15, sent him back in. HSO sent him back in right there. Baba Yaga still standing with a Ram 7. Yeah, he has the Purifier locked in. Is he going to go ahead and take advantage of that Purifier? Maybe, maybe not. He gets sent back in. And now we're on to Advocate. He has the claw locked in for himself. Is he going to take advantage? Of course, he goes ahead to take advantage of the claw. The claw is very dangerous, and the player knows that he's in trouble right now. Claw tearing through the players on the other side, but then he gets sent packing by SpongeBob, and Finn giving the support on the other side. Sandwich right there with the sniper. Is he able to get any of those excellent sniper shots that I love so much? Of course, that's Advocate right there with the Predator missile. Doesn't get any player. Advocate throws in the smoke, tried to be very evasive. Now we're on to Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga's being sent away by Utopia on the other side. Utopia still standing strong. Of course, it gets another player right there. And it flinched on the other one. HSO from that distance. Preacher back there with the death machine. Spray and pray. Preacher gets sent back in. Utopia on the other side. It seems to be a 5v2 right now, but the boys in blue still looking good. 5v2, Sandwich on the other side. Sandwich gets sent back in now. It's onto SpongeBob to do the heavy lifting that he cannot do. 5-2 it was in terms of men count, and it has gone the way of Inisha. 3-1 was the scoreline at the end of all that tussle. It's gone the way of Inisha. All the maps tonight have gone the way of Inisha. It seems like they were the most prepared tonight. 3-1. So much struggle. so much of tearing down men, so much operator skill going down there. But then at the end of it all, one team has to win, and it has gone the way of Indonesia again. And there you have it, Utopia right there with 28 kills. Rintagu with 16 and 20 kills went the way of Preacher. And on the OXN side, you have Baba Yaga with 28 kills, Finn with 29, 15 to SpongeBob, and Iruar with 7 and 25 deaths. Well, anyways, that's it. 3-1 it is. That was how it ended back there at Crossfire Control. Excellent gameplay from all the teams. I mean, from all the players from both teams. But then W Inertia taking control map again. All right, we've come to the end of that. We're going to take a very short break, and then we will be back. Onaga signing out briefly, and now. Don't forget, it's still Oasis champ. We're locked in for tonight.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 World Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have this fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs is the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows. A fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs. And Day 3, the best teams having gone through battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare. November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown at the any round best of 3s, the semi-finals and 3rd place best of 5, and the grand finals and all our best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marsh, powered by passion with 4 champions.
Oh, look at the life! Look at the car! Don't Double, triple kill falls and look at that clean work.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and Day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown, the early rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they forge the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Match, powered by passion, with 4 champions.
Oh, look at the life, look at the power! Double, triple kill falls and look at that clean work.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown at the early rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they forge the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marsh, powered by passion, with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the goal! Double, triple kill falls, and look at that clean work!
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 World Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown, the early rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5s, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marshall, powered by passion with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the goal! Double, triple kill falls, and look at that clean work!
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years.
Point identified.
Frag!
Hostiles have a mark. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Be advised, hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Hardpoint contested. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is ours. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint contested.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can. Hello, hello, hello. Hey. Hello, Cal. I can see the green thing on, like you're talking. The bend and the car change whatever. What's going on? What? Don't tell me.
Frag out!
Lost the lead. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostile hunter. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. We lost the lead. Hardpoint identified. Capture the objective.
Of course.
Hardpoint locked down.
Of course, it doesn't. This seems to be. It seems to be. It seems to be an easy sweep for the guys in yellow at this point. 38-104 seems to be like a walkover for them. But anyways, call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. They have the lead and they're pushing it really hard. Lucky Luke, PRG right there with the equalizer. On the other side, gets shot down. That's Daddy right there right now with the Ram4. The Ram4 seems to be featuring a lot in this tournament. Daddy shots one player down. He has the Sparrow locked in for him. Would he be able to go ahead? Would he go ahead with the Sparrow? But then he still has like he has a lot of control with the weapon, so he's not going to go ahead with the Sparrow at this point. That's who's that? That's John. John Calm shots one player down, shots another player down. Seems to be holding that point very, very strongly. But then he gets sent back in by Neji FPS right there. They're pushing in for P1 at this point. Early rotation into P1. That's Neji right there. Shots a player down. Shots another one down as well. The boys in yellow still standing strong. They seem to be very, very confident, but then you can expect that from players, especially at this caliber, with the way they're playing. That's Claw right there with TRG. I mean, that's TRG right there with the Claw trying to clear the point. Of course, he's been able to do that. Shots another player down. It's still blue and yellow at this point, but right now it's entirely blue. Claw still standing in, but then the Claw man gets shot down. That's Neji FPS right there with the Type 19 trying to push in for the boys in blue. Yeah, of course, it gets a player shut down right there, gets another one, and it's a 1v1 for both players in points. Would he be able to go ahead and do that? Smoke comes in, but then the smoke doesn't do any work. That's Daddy right there with the Ram4 shutting him down. Daddy goes ahead, he gets sent back in as well. USS9 from Spider gets back in by John, and John gets sent back in as well. It's still blue and yellow at this point. Machine gun pistol right there working overtime. Of course, HSO. Still blue and yellow at this point, but then the boys in yellow already moving in for early rotation. That's Hunter Killer Drone coming in right there for Scar. Is that Scar right there? Was able to lock that in. Annihilator, Spider at this point. Spider gets sent back in that scrap with the Annihilator right there. Doesn't get a kill, of course. It finally gets one. Able to go ahead and get two as well. And he takes cover. He doesn't get the third one. Would he be able to go ahead and get it at this point? Yes, of course he does. That's 3-4. The man is still standing strong, still going in, but then he gets sent back by Scrap. 64-169 at this point. Predator missile coming in for Scrap right there. He doesn't find any player. That has gone to waste. That Spider right there looking for the boys in blue gets sent back in. That's Daddy DJ right there. Spider still standing for the team, holding it strong for the boys in blue. 74. They've been able to go ahead and pull up. It's going to extend and pushing in for P3. Pushing in for P3. Equalizer coming in for Lucky Luke, but Lucky Luke gets sent back in as well. Neji FPS on the other side holding green. Scrap sends him away, and we're on to Daddy DJ right now. For 81-169 it is. Sparrow locked in for Daddy JJ. Daddy JJ finds about 3 players right there, gets into the point, and is going to hold on that Sparrow to make sure that no player comes in through that spawn. And Death Machine coming in right now for Neji. Death Machine working overtime, and the boys in yellow have all the advantage in the world at this point. They're driving the point home. 195 it is. Contest coming in right there, but then they've been able to deal with it, and Neji's still there. Scrap. Boys in yellow trying to struggle in. Spider coming in with the Sparrow again. The Sparrow does the work. Will the Sparrow be able to hold it in perpetually? No, he gets shut down. Boys in yellow seem to have this unlocked. That's John right there flanking green long. And that's Scrap right there trying to take care of those spawn trap, and it doesn't work for him. Neji back there with the War Machine. trying to take control of this next steal. Of course, the boys in yellow have it at this point. It's still anybody's game, as they call it, but then it's far, the points are far away. But if they can hold it for as long as it takes, who say they cannot do it? The boys in yellow have a P4 at this point, 94, 95, 219. 94-219. That's TRG with a man with a Chinese name. I can read Chinese, but then TRG has the point. Claw right there working excellently for him, but then Daddy DJ comes in and shut him down. But Neji was there to give the support. Neji sends him packing as well. Spider TRG has support from Neji on the other side. USS9 working overtime, goes in for that spawn trap, gets sent packing from Snow. Neji back there. Neji gets sent packing as well. That's Daddy JJ pushing in right there. Contest coming through, and the contest worked really well for them. Mineso, that's Mineso right there, already pushing in for early rotation. TRG seems to be pushing really hard, and they are coming, trying to level up at this point. 132-220 it is. The boys in yellow are very, very close, inches away from closing it and grabbing the win, but the boys in blue would not let that happen. We're on to Scrap at this point, but Scrap gets sent back in. TRJ gets the point. The contest coming through. Daddy JJ settles that. Daddy JJ still standing strong. Spawn trap on the other side. We're on to Scrap for the Annihilator. Annihilator working excellently for the man. The boys in yellow have points, but then contest coming through from the boys in blue. Scrap handling business as usual with the Annie Purifier locked in for Miheso. Miheso finds two players there. Finds another one, but then he gets sent packing by the Chinese man from TRG. TRG seems to be struggling. Fighting really hard, not struggling. They're actually fighting really hard right here. Spider, TRG, Clash 2 player. Now they have the point again. Spider holding that objective, holding really strong. That's Neji right there with a spawn trap, but then he gets sent packing. But Dame is inside here and getting all the support from Spider on the other side. That's Dame and Spider from TRG holding that point down. The Chinese man sends Scrap packing. TRG seems to be coming strong at this point. That's Miheso shutting down the player, moves in for early rotation, and Spider comes in, but then Spider takes it away. Lucky Luke from TRG. TRG seems to be waking up at this point. That's John right there, shutting down two players, shuts another one down, but then he gets sent packing as well because the force that came in, he couldn't handle it. Spider again with the OBJ. You can call this man the OBJ. The OBJ operator, the OBJ smooth operator. But anyways, it gets shut down. Chinese man comes in. Daddy JJ from boys in yellow comes in as well. Contest just coming in back and forth. Miheso goes in with the machine gun pistol right there. Breakout for the boys in yellow, and then they take it home. Struggle at that last minute, but then the boys in yellow have taken it for hard points tonight. 174-250. It is at the end of all that struggle. 174-250. It seemed like the boys in blue were all they seemed to be charging on right there. They seemed like they were going to steal that win, but then it didn't happen for them. If they started with that type of momentum, I'm pretty sure they would have been there. But then you have to give it off for Spider with 33 kills right there, and Lucky Luke also performed tremendously well, 37. Chinese 29, and Neji with 28, Dame with 17. Of course, on the other side, the boys in yellow that took it home. You have Scrap K. He featured so much. You saw him almost, he was almost everywhere. Daddy JJ right there. Miheso is there. Breaker is there as well. Of course, J. John codm for the boys in yellow. And OBJ time right there. You have to give it up for Miheso from boys in yellow. Oh, sorry, Breakout from the boys in yellow. 2 minutes 37 seconds right there. The boys in blue didn't really have so much, but then you have to give it up for Spider. It was there when it matters the bulk of the time, and I think it was there for cumulatively 1 minute 57 seconds. But then it's gone the way of the boys in yellow. 174-250 at Hardpoint Summit. Now we are going to go on a short break, and then when we're back, I think we'll be going into S&D.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
All right, welcome back.
We got the bomb.
Oh, shit. All right, welcome back, and it is S&D, of course, TRG, the boys in blue. That spider right there did it for add points earlier. Would you be able to go ahead and do it now for S&D? But no, it gets shut down. It seems like the S&D seems to be going the way of the boys in yellow again. But 2v2 it is right now. But J. John will go ahead and, of course, plant the bomb. Seems they have enough time to do that. Scrap K right there, given the support that is needed. It gets the bomb planted. 2v2. Nenji on the other side. Throwable coming in. That's a contact grenade. Sends him packing. And of course, it's a 1v1 right now. Lucky Luke TRG up against, I think that's J. John codm on the other side. Lucky Luke. He gets sent packing. Where did that come from? J. John took it home, and the first round, has gone the way of the boys in yellow. Neil 1 on the road to target 7 it is right now. The first one has gone the way of the boys in yellow, and it was J. John, that took it for the team. Excellent gameplay from the man right there. But then it started in earnest, and one player already down on the side of the boys in blue. We're on to Scrap K. Dame TRG on the other side takes the prone position, trying to be sneaky. That's a spider extending there. Spider extending. They're giving off enough information for the players on the other side to know they're there. We're onto Scrap K. The player trying to peek right there. Would he be able to get that shot? No, it doesn't get. He gets it. It flinch and he gets shot down. And that's Neji on the other side trying to do the lost work, but then he gets sent packing as well. And that was a massacre back there. They got torn apart just at the time that they were going to take off that stair. And it's been 0-2 right now on the road to 7. 2-0, 0-2, defender 0, and attacker 2. The boys in yellow seem to be looking good. Throwable coming in for Scrap K. Scrap K, JJ, John, one player already down. It seems like whenever the match starts, a player is already down on the side of the boys in blue. Whenever it starts, TRG already loses one player, but then they seem to be doing well at this point. It's a 3v3 situation right now. Spider gets one player down, gets another one. Gets another one. It seems to be a 3v1 right now, and it is Breaker. It is Breaker on the other side to save the yellow team, to be their hero tonight. 3 players on the other side. That's Spider. Spider crouching there. Breaker doesn't know he's there, but then he gets sent back in. Gave off all the information for them to know that he was there. And it's 1-2 right now. The boys in blue finally find their way into the match. TRG seems to be waking up right now. 1-2 it is on the road to 7. Played 3 rounds, and they're going into the 4th round. At this point, we're on to JJ, J. John, JJ, CODM. JJ right there, Breaker extending. JJ on the other side, giving needed support. Of course, concussion coming in. Scrap K on the other side. J. John still standing. Miheso is there as well. Breaker on the other side giving the needed support. That's Miheso taking down the player there. J. John, of course, with the war machine. With the machine gun pistol, goes ahead to get the plant. Spider on the other side, waiting it out. It's a 1v5. It's a 1v5. This is where you want to see all that magic happen. Breaker taking the prone position on the other side. Spider here. Will Spider be able to do it? Nose is there. Nose is there playing with him and knocks him out. That was crazy. Nose is there. I wonder why he didn't hear the footsteps behind him. That was actually disrespectful. That was disrespectful. Anyways, 1-3 it is. The boys in yellow seem to be looking good. TRG needs to the TRG team needs to wake up as soon as possible. They need to wake up. 1-3 it is. 1-3 it is right now. We're on to J. John. Machine gun pistol seems to be using it a lot tonight. One player down on both sides. We're on to Scrap K. Looking for Wallbang there. Is there Wallbang there? I don't think so. J. John here. Machine gun pistol. Same on the other side. Doesn't know he's there. Gets the shot. Would he be able to lock the other one in? Of course, it gets the marksman out. J. John gets sent back in. J. John gets sent back. It is a 2v4 right now. We're on to Neji on the side of the boys in blue. Sniper. Of course, that it's actually very wise of them to go ahead and plant right now, sort of to give that the needed distraction. That's actually an extra advantage if you can plant early. Neji still standing. 2v4. Would he be able to take it? Of course, I guess sent back. It is Spider on the other side, giving the support earlier. Spider gets sent back as well. The boys in yellow are not ready to let anything slip yet. 1-4 it is after 5 rounds. It's just moving smoothly for the boys in yellow tonight. Just moving smoothly for them. 1-4 after 5 rounds. They're going into the 6th round on the journey to the target 7. But it seems like it's going to go all the way smoothly for the boys in yellow. But then you can see offset. That's the beauty of the match. Is this where we're going to see the offset tonight? We're seeing Miheso right there, already shutting down the player on the other side. Shuts down Luke. It is a 3v4. 3v4 Neji. On the ground, Neji gets sent back in. It's a 1v3 right now. Spider on the other side for the boys in blue. Will Spider be able to do the magic? This is where you want to see all that offset happen. Spider there. Oh my god. Oh my god. They wouldn't even let him succeed in taking that peak. 1-5 it is, and the boys in yellow seem to be taking it home. They seem to be cruising to victory tonight. 1-6. Are we going to see that very, very much needed comeback from Camp Blue? We're on to Miheso. Frag grenade goes in, and Miheso takes that head glitch. One player already down. I think that's... is that Miheso down? Oh, Miheso's still standing. Lucky Luke TRG on the other side. Lucky Luke still standing. It seems like they're going to go ahead for the early plant. That seems to be going on from Dame. Dame plants it, right? Lucky Luke 1v2 deals with it perfectly. And only Miheso seems to be standing for the team. Lucky Luke on the other side. He's not able to get the kill, so he's going to move away. But then you have Lucky Luke on the other side waiting for him as well. That's Dame right there. Of course, Dame shuts him down. It was sandwiched there. There was nothing he could do. 2-5 it is after 7 rounds on the journey to 7. We're going into the 8th round, and the boys in blue seem to be looking good. But then offsets can happen. Comebacks are very, very real when it comes to S&D. Comebacks are very real. I think the most comebacks. Some of the most magical comebacks have been the ones that happen during S&D matches. So yeah, anything can happen at this point. It flinch right there. It doesn't get enough damage to get the kill. J. John with the marksman rifle. J. John with a marksman rifle. Would that be able to do any good? One player already down on both sides. Daddy JJ on the other side taking that head glitch position, but then is not able to do anything from there. 3 players on the other side stack stacked and waiting for him. If they are not careful, it might just pierce through all of them like a kebab. But anyways, Daddy JJ still standing strong. Neji on the other side, being very careful, being very sneaky. We're seeing Neji right there with a sniper, peeking and taking cover. Text peek, peekaboo situation is Neji back there, Dame extending, and Chinese man extending as well. Daddy JJ sensing the trouble is going to take cover. Sensing the trouble is going to take cover. 3 players are on him, and there's really nothing he could do there. Daddy JJ has been shot down. Seems to be a 3v3 right now. Chinese man standing. Of course, they seem to be tag. It's a very formidable tag team. These 3 blue guys trying to plant, but JJ would not let him plant. Maxman locked in for the man. He gets 1 player down, gets another one down. Of course, he goes for the 3rd one. Of course he gets it. Of course he gets it. That was magical breaker diffusing right there, and 2-6 it is after 8 round. My god. Anyways, 2-6 it is, and the boys in yellow seem to be taking it home. This will be the last round if the boys in yellow can close it. But then the boys in blue have to close 4 rounds all the way to 6 to be able to get a tie. But then 1 player already going down on the side of the boys in yellow. Boys in blue might just be coming in out at this point. We're on to Neji. Miheso on the other side. It is 4v. Players are going down left, right, and center. The boys in blue are being torn apart. 2-3 it is right now. A 2v3 situation. We're on to Dame. Dame gets 1 player down, leveling. Gets another one down, leveling it to a 1v1, and then Daddy JJ closes it for the boys in yellow. 2-7. That was a walk in the park for the boys in yellow. 2-7 it is after S&D, and a walk in the park is for the boys in yellow back at Coastal. Like I would always say, it seems that 2 points were just for them to stall a bit, but then the boys in yellow have taken it home again. It seems like this is going to happen like it happened earlier for OXN and Inertia, because Crypto is taking it open tonight. They've taken 2 maps of Teranga. Tonight. And at the end of that round, S&D Coastal, you have the boys in yellow taking it home with JJ John, Ice Kill right there. 17 kills from J John and Scrap, following closely behind with 8 kills, Breaker with 4, and Daddy JJ with 3 kills. On the other side, you have Lucky Luke working so hard for the team. 9 kills came out from that man, and Dame right there with 6 and 2 kills. Of course, that's a Neji. It was S&D Coastal, and it's gone the way of the boys in yellow, and that is Crypto for you. Very excellent match right there. We'll be going after now. We'll be going into Coastal, but then before Coastal, I think we're gonna go. Yes, of course, OXN right there earlier. OXN Inertial. It went the way of Initial. And okay, all right. We're going into game 3. So we're going into game 3. Okay, I've just been notified. We're going into game 3. There will be no control because that's a 2-0 right there. So yeah. It's going to be Emperor Obsidian after the break. Emperors and Obsidian. Was it Obsidian after the break?
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 2 from each group qualified to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows. A fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and Day 3, the best teams having gone through battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown, the every round best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn-only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marshall, powered by passion, with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the goal! Double, triple kill, follows, and look at that clean work.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary, Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 World Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualified to the playoffs. In the playoffs is the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and Day 3, the best teams having gone through battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown, the every round best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn-only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marshall, powered by passion, with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the goal! Double, triple kill, follows, and look at that clean work.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 world champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs is the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and Day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown at the any rounds best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marsh, powered by passion with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the power! Double, triple kill falls, and look at that clean work!
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.
Happy 6th anniversary Call of Duty Mobile. To more years of victories and staying legendary.
Happy 6th anniversary to Call of Duty Mobile. Because if it hadn't launched in 2019, I don't know where I would be today.
Feliz sexto aniversario a Call of Duty Mobile.
Oh my god.
Wolves are going to be your codmobile 2023 world champion.
ladies and gentlemen, we have fully maxed out the Mythic Sophia character skin.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs, it's the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Ruby on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a night of heated battles back and forth tonight. We saw OXN Inertia earlier, and then, of course, I went ahead and saw Crypto and Teranga. And the first match went the way of Inertia, and the second one, of course, went the way of what's it called, Crypto. Now we're going to see Emperors and what's this? Obsidian. We're going to see the match between Emperor, and Obsidian. And with me for this next match is the one and only indefatigable Carl. Carl, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the stream.
Hello, thank you for having me, Brisky. I am happy to be here. Low key.
Of course,
you know?
of course, low key, high key. What do you think? What do you think? Have you seen the 2 previous matches so far? Before we talk about the third one, how's the 2 previous matches been for you? I'm pretty sure you've been watching.
I mean, for sure, the OXN one, for instance, I would say that was a shocker because personally, I thought that was an OXN game. Like, I've seen OXN play before. I've seen these guys are good. So, and again, the fact is the games were actually close. It wasn't like totally one-sided here, but like, I mean, Inertia have been able to win all 3. Mind you, they also won control, even though they did not need to play control, but they did play it, and they also won control.
And they also won. It's crazy.
3-0.
Yeah.
That was insane, man. That was insane. And then for the game 2 as well, I mean, Crypto just clearly outplayed Teranga there.
They outplayed Teranga.
It is what it is. And now we're going to Game 3 where the boys are already in the lobby. And of course, Summit Heart went to kickstart things off. And Onaga, what do you think this game is going to look like, man?
Oh well, looking at the table so far, it seems to be going the way of the guys at the right side. You know, you have Crypto at the right side, you have Inertia at the right side. I don't know, maybe it's going to be going the way of Obsidian this time because Obsidian is on the right. But then that's just what's it called? Calling it visually. What happens in the field of play is always different. The match started in MS, and of course it's going to be a struggle for who gets what at this point. They're getting shot down back and forth. It is blue and yellow at this point. It's not entirely yellow, not entirely blue, but it seems like the guys in blue have it right now because they're pushing the lead even further away. 6-2. It is still very early, but then the boys in blue have been able to establish what I would like to call a forward operating base right here, and of course they are forwardly pushing the guys away. Who is there on the other side for the guys in blue? That's 18-3. It is right now. They're coming in, but then they're getting shot down back and forth. Player up there, I can see the name clearly, but then the guys in blue seems to have dominance here, and it's actually good to see. Seems like they're showing their dominance very, very early on in the match. It is blue and yellow at this point, but then trophy system goes in right there. Is that Empath? Empath goes in with the trophy system, try to take care of those throwables that will be coming in. They're already pushing in the guys in blue for early rotation. It seems to be a very, very smart team here tonight, Carl. Very, very smart team. What do you think about the way these guys have been playing so far?
What do you I mean, to be fair, Emperors did start off really well. 7P1, they had the better control. They had a lot of tacticals being thrown as well, and those did work for them. And now they're going to P2 where they are going to still have the lead locked in. But now look at the War Machine come to a double foul. Make that 3 as 3 players, so go to 4 to the white man. The one starting with 4. And so you're going to see Emperors have total map control. They are going to win majority of the gunfights. And man, if you're Obsidian, you are probably finding a way to get back in this one. But so far, so good. Emperors have had map control, they've had game control, and that is clearly reflecting on the scoreboard. 50 against 12. This is not close, man. It's so not close.
50 against 12 is not close at all. But then it's how the match is. It could seem one-sided at some point, and then before you know it, it gets to a more level playing situation. But then the level playing situation is not coming yet, because that's a lot from the Emperor team doing what they've been doing since the match started. They're already moving in for the early rotation, not letting anything slip and not giving advantage. Of course, they have points and they have spawn as well, because is that Splash on the other side trying to push in, but Splash gets shut down. They have points, they have spawn, and of course that's the Vortex working for that team. This team seems to be very, very organized. They seem to be very organized. They know what they're going to do when they are going to do it, and that is what you expect for a team that should be playing, especially at this level. That's yellow right there. They're trying to find their way into the point. The contest will be coming in very soon, but then that's Gio right there, making sure that there's no contest in points. Tactical coming in, that's a flash grenade. In no pro with the Sparrow. I love the Sparrow so much. Class 3 players down. They got stacked and they got stuck waiting for him. They have spawn, but would that be useful? The Sparrow seems to be locked and waiting, but then it's not able to do any work because blue came in from behind, backshot, and the boys in yellow seem to have advantage at this point. But then would that be enough? Because it is scrap time at this point, and the guys in blue already moved in early rotation. We're going all the way to P4. Gio already here, exerting dominance. And you have the boys in yellow from yellow coming in from snow. Got hit there, but that's not enough to get the damage in. War Machine coming through. A lot of the Emperor team. Emperors playing as Emperors tonight, moving into snow, deep into snow. He's not able to get the kill right there. That's the thing with the War Machine. Very deadly, but then you have to make sure that it's very precise. The War Machine wasn't able to do any good. We're on to Sage right now. They're still pushing in, trying to struggle in, force their way in for the contest. But then the boys in blue seem to have everywhere on lock. They have everywhere on lock. These guys, I don't know what they're doing, but then they're doing it excellently. They're doing it excellently well. It seems like magic the way I'm looking at it, but then they're working really, really hard.
I mean, hard is the word to use there, no doubt, because so far they've just been dominating. It's 146 against 33. That is not close in any sense whatsoever. And now P4 about to run out, and look at that. There's no contest coming through anymore from the boys of Obsidian. They know they can't really get anything done yet, but they did flip that spawn, mind you. But now you need to go back to P1 where it all starts, and P1 is going to be a very vital game here, a very vital point in the game. So now if you're Obsidian, the lead is not closed. They are over a 120-point gap of both of you now, so you need to start closing that gap step by step. And now War Machine finds a double kill, but he did fall first. And now back to P1. They are going to count it first. The boys in yellow are going to start racking up value. Alert comes through, he finds one kill, takes him down. Blue shots him down in response as well. So the back and forth are going to come through finally now. And maybe this is where Obsidian starts to get some hard point time. And now the VMP in hand for the man has got a pre-fire if he wants to go and make that one. Double kill found. Behind him now, but Ziggy able to get the kill first. And now maybe clears that hell. Yes, they do. As now you're going to see Emperors once again make their way back in. The marksman rifle is going to kill the man that one time. And so I'm just realizing the fact that every single player on the Obsidian roster are literally names of colors. Onaga, did you see that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yellow, Sage. I'm just seeing it now that you mentioned. I didn't really see it earlier. Of course, they have beige and blue, and well, good thing they have a yellow and they're on the yellow team. But is that enough to get them where they need to be tonight? Doesn't seem likely. But then beige seems to be working really hard for the team right there. Beige moves into green long. It's going to go ahead and hold that spawn trap really well. The boys in yellow seems to be pushing that comeback and pushing it really hard. The boys in blue already have seem to have what looks like an advantage, but beige is not satisfied yet. Equalizer coming through for the man. Clears Clears a player out of the point there, clears another one. Sparrow coming in, but the Sparrow does the work, gains dominance over the equalizer right there. Inopro with the Sparrow still standing strong, goes in for the spawn trap. It doesn't seem like any player would escape that Sparrow here tonight. It's going to be standing here, making sure that nobody comes through. No player comes through right there, but that's not enough. Sage in comes from behind. Sage comes in from behind and shuts him down. Now they have advantage. They're going to try to push that advantage and at least find a way to level up at this point, because that's very important. But then if there's something that the boys in blue know how to do very well, is to push for that early rotation. Their timing is always on point, and it seems like it's already happening. Predator missile coming in for the guys in yellow. Doesn't get any player right there, but the boys in blue already have advantage. They have points, they have spawn. Time to push in for the spawn trap. War machine coming in, but it doesn't seem like the war machine will do any good. But it's just because it's just at the threshold of that door right there. It gets shut down with another war machine as well. That came in from a lot from the Emperor team. Emperor team playing as Emperor's 196, 199, 103. But at least the boys in yellow have been able to push into that 100 mark. Contest coming through. That's Beej right there, forcing his way through. Vortex coming in from Ziggy, and he's been able to clear it for the boys in blue again. Contest coming in, but then that was taken care of by Ziggy as well. Boys in blue trying to force their way in, push that contest. It doesn't happen. They have spawn, they have point, and they have the lead so far. 218, 111 it is, and the boys in yellow seems to be pushing that rotation. White is already here standing in, and they're also making sure that they hold that spawn and hold it perfectly well. As White right there, edgeless position, able to get that kill. Seems like he gets one, gets another one, but then he gets shot down by Geo. They have spawn right now, and it seems like they also have point as well. I'm sure they're going to be pushing on to snow. Of course, it does push to snow. Geo right there gets heat, but then is not able to get the kill. In no pro with the Sparrow again. Sparrow is one of my best, if not my very best operator skill. Using it excellently well right there. 238, 116 it is, and it seems like they'll be closing it here. 10 points is remaining, but White would not let that happen. He has advantage. He has the point as well. War machine coming in from a lot. He uses that war machine excellently well. Seems to be using it again. Equalizer coming in from Beej. The boys in yellow are not going to take this line down. 241 it is, but it seems like it's all going to be decided by the P1. It's going to be decided by P1. They have to push all the way back to P1 at this time to see what finally happens. Ziggy already there. Geo with the death machine. The boys in yellow have advantage. They already have points. And what they need at this point is just to scrap the point as much as possible to pick the little points that it requires for them to win it at this point. That splash right there with equalizer, and of course that was enough to get them where they needed to be. 250, 141 it is at the end of that round. And the boys in blue, we're talking about the Emperor team have played like Emperors tonight. 45 kills from Inopro, 36 from Alat, 34 from Ziggy Splash with 32, 19 to Geo. And it's the first time the guys on the left side are winning it tonight. I said earlier, the guys on the right all the way have been winning, but then finally, I think we've been able to see an offset in terms of my merely visual prediction right there. But then what do you think about the game? So, that game till this point, Carl?
I mean, if I'm gonna be very fair, I maybe I was leaning towards the boys on the left getting the win. But again, if you look at the score, the current fixture scores, you can also see ASG up there on stream A. They currently were able to win their own map. So I mean, it looks like
yes, it's simple.
Actually, they often the same fashion. You see, so it's only Emperors now doing something else, because Stream A has one side doing the whole thing, and Stream B now it's only Emperors are trying to change it. Why are they doing? Follow the script. Follow the actual script. What are they doing, bro? Why?
They seem to be changing it tonight. Anyways, but then they still have 2 maps anyway, so maybe we might be able to see it lean all the way back to the right side. Maybe, who knows? We just have 1 map, and they still have 2 to go. Who knows what might happen? Maybe the other side might take it, which will push them to the 3rd map. there's not been any need to play the third map from the 2 matches so far. But then maybe we might see the need to play the third map this time. Who knows? But then 1-0 it is, and Emperor has taken the first match. And I think we'll be going on a short break. And when we're back, we're going straight into S&D. And we'll be seeing Emperors versus Obsidian, I think, at Coastal for S&D.
See you guys soon.
This is the African Mobile Championship, where passion, precision, and power converge. 4 major tournaments, each one redefining mobile esports across Africa. Welcome to the AMC Match of the CODM series. We kickstart things off on the 15th to 22nd of October with the Oasis Championship. 16 squads from the Oasis League step into the fight, 4 groups, 4 teams each. Every battle fought in BO3 matches. Only the strongest 3 from each group qualify to the playoffs. In the playoffs is the best of 5 war zone, and the grand finals a best of 7. We then join the prestigious Clemson and Rudy on the 24th to 26th of October at the Eternal Vows, a fusion of celebration, competition, and creativity. Top creators and players from all over Africa unite on the one banner for a 3-day double elimination tournament. Day 1, the drafting phase by your favorite creators. Day 2, the action kicks off with the upper bracket playoffs, and Day 3, the best teams having gone 3 battle and unrivaled strategy make their way to the grand finals for a shot at glory and $8,000 prize pool. Next, we head into the Advanced Warfare, November 11 down to 14. 16 of Africa's best teams clash in the tactical showdown at the any round best of 3s, the semi-finals and third place best of 5, and the grand finals and all-out best of 7 warfare, featuring respawn only game modes. Then comes the Battle of Champions, the African Giants, from the 15th of November up until the 23rd, featuring 8 of the continent's strongest teams in a double elimination format. Every clash best of 5, and in the grand finals best of 7s for the title of Continental Supremacy. 4 tournaments, 4 prize pools. Together, they fought the future of African esports. This is the African Mobile Championship. This is Marsh, powered by passion with 4 champions.
Look at the life, look at the power! Double, triple kill fouls, and look at that clean work!
All right, welcome back. It is Emperor and Obsidian still at the Oasis Champs 2025 by the African Mobile Championship. And it is S&D, of course, a coastal match already started. Players already falling back and forth. It seems like, of course, it's still a 5v5 here. This staircase has seen so much battle. You know, back at Coastal, peekaboo, we're onto Inopro. Inopro with a sniper right there. Seems like it's trying to force through what looked like going for the wall bang right there. A wall bang there, I don't know. But then pro players know that. But then it seems like the S&D is where it finally favors the guys in yellow because they're doing it excellently well at this point. That's Beach right there going in for the plant. White back here with the shotgun. Of course, the sniper as well. Beach on the other side giving the support. It is a 3v4 right now. Geo on the other side. Ziggy back here gets damaged, but then is able to move away. Not enough. It gets shot down. Yellow on the other side. 1v4. Let's see Geo. Geo is here. Shots one player down. Seems like Geo is going to do it for the team. USS 9. Geo for Emperors. No time. Time is running out for him. 11 seconds left. Will he be able to do the magic in 11 seconds? Moves away. Tactical comes in. Shuts down that player. Goes ahead. Moves away. But then he gets shot down. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. A lot of movements right there, but that was not enough to get him where he needed to be. It's gone the way of the boys in yellow after the first round. Second round, Carl.
That was insane. I mean, you could just, you know, at one point I thought maybe he was going to clutch that one before, but ultimately they said, nah, not today, man. And I mean, I don't know. And what news so far? You're going to see Obsidian finally wake up. They lost Hardman, but look at this. Oh, you know, pro with a very fast skill. And the boys, you know, are going to swam that. It all comes together. The flashbang throwing is good to get shut down. Blue finds him. And now it's a 4v4. No one's going to get back equal here. So literally, Obsidian finally look like they are coming back to life. I mean, they started so slow hard points. You saw them lose the whole thing. But S&D so far, man, this has been back and forth. And again, 4v4. The bomb finally put down. And now if you're EMP, you're going to get put on notice. You've got to go towards a defuse and maybe they go 4 players down. But I mean, Obsidian are looking very good now, Naga. Very good.
They're looking excellently well at this point. It seems like this is where they finally shine. Like I said earlier, they probably might level it and push us to a map 3. Who knows? Geo gets shot down by blue. The boys in yellow, and they're not relaxing yet. They're not relaxing, and they're out. They know they have the upper hand, but then they're not going to go ahead and relax. Because if they do, this is what will happen. They will get shut down, and that has happened here. Ziggy there going in for the defuse is going to go ahead and do it. He has enough time on his hand. Of course, he does it. And yeah, the scores are level again. The boys in blue are back in the game.
Yeah, man. That's one thing you don't want to happen, Naga, because like you won the very first round. Things started to go very well, and then you let them tie things up. Now the morale is going to get swinged again in favor of the boys in blue, and you don't want that to happen ever.
Of course, it's already happening, and it seems like they already shot up. No pro right there, very dangerous player. He has this, he has a sniper scope opened up, and the player seems to be an unfortunate player. Might just open up onto that scope, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna take him down. One player already down, and guys, yellow is already down from the side of the guys in yellow. Seems like a beach is also down as well. Inopro still here standing tall for the guys in blue. White is on the other side. White be able to take that shot? No way! White gets shot down. Straight headshot, and White went lying down, White and flat. Anyways, we're on to blue. Blue is the only man left to keep the team alive. He's able to get one player down on the other side. Brings it to a 4v1, 1v4. Try not to give off unnecessary information, but then that's not enough to save him, because in no pro, a very skilled player was there waiting for that peak to happen. And peekaboo, man gets sent back. 2-1 it is right now. Defender 2, attacker 1. The boys in blue seems to be charging up.
They are charging up 2-1. They've got 2 back-to-back rounds. That's something you don't want to let happen right now. If you're the side of Obsidian, you've lost 2 rounds back-to-back now. You can't let them keep doing that. But now again, you know, pro, the 4-kill mark, sniper in hand. This man has been a player to watch out for. Even in the hard point, we saw the man dropping numbers after number after number. And now, sorry for S&D, he's doing the exact same thing. Alert, he has to get his very first. Because there's 3 players not making that move towards him. I don't think he knows, but he's open, pre-aiming now. Ziggy with the very first kill found. And now the players, they can't come through that door. They have to back it down. They are gonna know. COD timing fails him. He would have got another free kill, but no kill found. And again, 5v4. Again, how? He's going to get COD timing twice, and he's not going to find those values. And again, 5v4. Numbers are still locked in for the Emperors, man.
Numbers locked in for the boys in blue. Ziggy back there. He's not been able to get the reward in terms of locking those kills in, but then the man is not deterred yet. In no pro, another very skilled player. Right now, it seems like the guys in yellow are being very, very respectful, being very, very careful, not trying to make any slips. We see Beach on the other side, inspection going in. Yellow with the headshot, and brings it to 4v3. Seems like yellow is going to level. Yellow will level the playing field. It seems like that's going to happen. Yellow's been doing so much work for the team. The man is being careful. 3v3 it is right now. The ground is yellow. Blue on the other side. Gets a player in his field of view, but not able to get that kill. Tactical goes in. Of course, gets the kill, but then he gets shot down as well. A lot on the other side, still standing for the team. Bomb planted. Yellow still standing. Yellow gets a shot locked in. 1v2, 2v1 it is. Yellow and Beach on the other side. You also have Geo for the guys in blue. Frag trying to make sure that the man doesn't come in. USS 9 tries to get the flank in, gets the heat, but then doesn't get the shot to get that kill. 2v1, 1v2. It's a struggle. Yeah, gets one locked in. It's a 1v1 right now. Beej, Geo, movement back and forth. Who will get it? It seems like it's gonna go the way of Geo. Of course it doesn't. Machine gun pistol. Oh my God! Not enough time. Not enough time after all that struggle. Would have been nice, but not enough time after all that struggle. But anyways, 2-2 it is right now. The boys in yellow back in the game, thanks to time. And the other guys on the other side pretty much will be saying, no way, how did we lose time there? But then 2-2 it is, and they're getting into the 5th round.
Geo. This is, you need to get things started up, and that's exactly what Obsidian have done, you know. Even though they did lose that 1v2, but, you know, there was no time on the clock, so he did play time. That was smart, and able to make it work for the side. And now 2-2, this is where round 5 comes into play, and now who is going to be able to get that lead? With Obsidian, are they going to retake that lead, or are we going to see EMP just further extend things again to that 3-2 mark again? So far, 5v5, nobody has gone down. Snipers are going to be a very vital role. We've seen Ziggy and Ino, bro. These two players, they've been serious trouble. White is hot and yellow. Those two players, even the colored players. And now Ino with the very first kill. White goes down first, 5v4. And now if you're OBS, you don't have. Well, funny how the name is actually OBS. That's what we used to stream the game.
OBS.
And now this dancing still 5v4. If you're Obsidian, you don't have numbers in your favor. But again, you have a little morale because you didn't win the last round there. Look at that mini map. No trades coming through. Alert sees a lot of players. If they come through that door, they might get shut down. Now Yellow makes it first in. Well, let's put him to sleep. And now 3 more players, 5v3. And now if you're Obsidian, you've lost 3 players. Can you still make this round work?
Well, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of the S&D mode. Even at a 1-man down, I mean, even at when you have only 1 man left, you can still do it. But then it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen for the boys in yellow tonight because the Emperor team seems to be doing it again. But it seems to have been back and forth since the first round. Went the way of the blue team, went the way of the yellow team, went the way of the blue team. Now it's gone the way of the blue team again, with the boys in yellow finally find their way back into the game, because that's what you want to happen right now. Yellow taking that rotation through the yellow, building a lot on the other side, standing in for the team. Bomb lost. Might have to go in and plant right now, but then the boys in blue have all the advantage in the world because they have numbers locked in for them. 5-1 it is, but yellow is not going to relent. Yellow will stand until yellow falls. 4-2 it is, and the boys in blue seem to have finally pushed the lead an inch farther away from the boys in yellow. That's the Obsidian team, of course. OBS, not the broadcasting software, but Obsidian here tonight.
I mean, fair enough. They know the broadcasting software, but it's fair enough. But again, man, 4-2. And now, if you're AMP, mind you, every fixture, both on stream A and stream B so far, we have not had to go through a game 3. And, you know, I think I'm looking expecting this to be the map we're actually going there, the match we're actually going there. But now, so far, no, Eno Pro first kill. Seeing the chase on, he's not going to get the double! Black takes 2 with a shotgun. The trade finds him. And now it's a 1v3. Look at that. Numbers are going to get flipped. Geo left to go and get that clutch. Can he make it work? It's a 1v3. He's got to find a way. It's almost completely covered, but my God, what was that black?
Black. Geo right here. Of course, anyways, Geo is nowhere because Geo has been sent back. Obsidian 4-3 it is. Would have been nice if they're able to do it in the other round, but then the boys in blue still have a bit of advantage. Inspection coming in from Beach right there. That's a lot of confidence. Trying to, I think that's just morale building. Beach, blue on the other side. I think yellow behind also giving support. Tactical moving in for blue. Inopre on the other side. He knows that there's a player. He knows that he's been staked out. He moves away, but then Inopro takes 2. Oh my God. Inopro takes 2. Seems to be a 5v2. Make it a 5v1 at this point. Only Geo is left to keep the team where they need to be. Sorry, White. Sorry. Left to keep the team where they need to be. That's Geo for the guys in blue. White planted. But then White be able to get that clutch. It's a 1v4. Would be nice to see White do that. It will be a moment. It will be a moment of historic. No way. It's not going to be a moment of historic anything because 5-3 it is right now, and the boys in blue have taken the boys in blue have taken it home. They're cruising all the way to target 7 tonight. In no pro.
Mind you, man. Pro has the 7 key. He has the 11 kill mark already in 8 rounds. This is round 9. The man is not playing at all. He's yet to win, and that's exactly what he wants to go and do. They've won hard point. All they need to now do is go win SPS1. Now they're going through. Look at that. Yellow's there. Oh no, Pro sees in front, but nobody falls. Yellow has to back it down. There's 3 players. Make that 4 coming at him at the same time. No trades whatsoever are going to come through. It's a full 5v5 still, and now Yellow. Info's going to get given out, but Ziggy shot him down first. Black with the shotgun gets a trade. White takes 1 as well. Oh my god, Black gets a double, but the trade finds him for Geo. 2v3, and numbers are not going to be there for the boys in blue. But now, if you're OBS, you've got the chance to make it work here. But now Geo goes! He's going to find another double! And it's 1 more player blue left to go and get that clutch.
Oh my god. Of course, Geo is going to go ahead and, plant the bomb. At this point, that's the wisest thing to do. But then you have blue not relenting yet. Hopefully, time is on his side at this time. They are going to be playing for time on the other side, I think so. You have Geo, and of course, you have a spoon. That's a spoon. But anyways, you have blue on the other side, taking it out, trying not to make any sleeps. They know that he's there. Blue! Splash shuts him down. Damn it.
6-3.
Splashed him away, and it's 6-3 on this long road, long journey to 7. The boys in blue seems to be closer now, but anything can happen. That's the beauty of Call of Duty. The beauty of Call of Duty is that at any point in time, at any time, especially between 2 evenly matched teams, anything can happen. Will that happen here tonight? The tacticals are going in. Trophy system coming in from the splash, gets a kill. 2 players already down on the side of the boys in yellow. It seems like the boys in blue are wrapping it up. Yellow on the other side for the boys in yellow. And Black on the other side with a sniper as well. Would you be able to find the CQC where the with the shotgun? Would you be able to find the CQC where the shotgun is important, where the shotgun is actually useful? It is a 4v2 right now. The boys in yellow are already being torn apart. Ziggy there makes it a 4v1. Yellow is the only man left for the yellow guys. Maybe we might finally witness an ace. Trophy system everywhere, making sure that those throwables don't come in. A shot to one player down. Machine gun pistol Splash on the other side. If Splash comes out, he might test that sniper. But no, they clustered him and they took him out. And of course, it's gone the way of the guys that we always thought from the middle of the match that it's going to go their way. It has gone the way of the Emperors tonight. Oh my god, excellent gameplay right there. But then Obsidian OBS wasn't really able to force their way through, because they actually needed to force, but then it seems like they weren't able to force their way through tonight.
I mean, another 2-0. I don't think I'm surprised. Look at that, man. Look at that. The stream A 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, and then we have stream B as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. 2-0. It was literally one side there the whole day on day one, and that's not something I thought I was going to go and see. But again, clean game there, and again for the stat board, you can see, man. I mean, 12 kill mark for Ziggy, Geo 11, Pro 11 on Naga. Damn.
Inno Pro featured a lot of times there, but then that double for Ziggy, just gave him the edge, and of course is there on top of that table. But then you have to also look on the side of the Obsidian team. Blue was there the bulk of the time, of course yellow as well, but blue was there when it mattered most of the time, especially those 1v2 1v3 situations. 9 kill it was for blue, white with 6 for yellow, and 5 went the way of black. Beach is not there right now, but then 5 went the way of black. Beach was also there for the team. But then that's how it ended here at Coastal 7-3 with the Emperor team winning it tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Beautiful games. I won't even lie about that. These were absolutely
Excellent.
beautiful games. And again, big shout out to the Oasis League. Big shout out to all the teams that came to participate today and give us an actual show. But man, again, the day one was just way too one-sided for every single fixture here. Hopefully, this is a lot tougher, and we actually get to see the map 3/4 a lot of times. But man, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Those are quite
2-0, 2-0, 2-0 everywhere. And then it happens, you know, especially at this time. This is where the strong teams actually promote. The strong team actually proceed, you know, the progress to, you know, the next stages. So you're definitely going to see the strong teams shine. But then it's surprising that we're not able to see any resistance. We've not witnessed any resistance tonight, even from stream A, stream B. We didn't witness any resistance at all. It just went smoothly and just went all the way for one of the teams. But then you can expect that the strong teams are hoping to, you know, fight to push themselves forward. So you expect that things like this can, you know, would happen. But then I would have loved to see like a 2-1 at least, but then it's not happened. So maybe tomorrow we'll see something like that. But then that's how it's been tonight. Of course, big shout out to Oasis Champ and the AMC. They've given us excellent gameplay tonight. And that's not to say that the teams that didn't win tonight played less. We could see that they were evenly matched. The bulk of the time, they also came out. The players from those teams came out and they shined. You know, like yellow for the Obsidian team, you had yellow, and you had blue, you had beige. You know, fighting it out for the team, but that was not enough. Even from the hardpoint match, fighting their way, trying to get themselves where they needed to be, but then it didn't happen for them tonight. Well, like they would say, you know, those days when you buy a bottle of soda and it's a promotion time, and when you open it, you don't win anything, you're gonna see something like better luck next time. So maybe we can say that for the teams that didn't win tonight, better luck next time.
Yeah, I mean, wonderful game still, because even though, especially the first game we had on Stream B here, where OXN Inertia, we saw OXN keep the games very close every single time. So, of course, it wasn't a total one-sided thing. It wasn't a blow-off, whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, ultimately, the scoreline is going to tell you the final story. And, you know, it's like, it's one of those things where you work, but nothing to show for it. That's what happened to a lot of these teams there. But, man, the games were very close. Big shout out to them there. And, yeah, wonderful day one. Big shout out to Mash Hada, the sponsor of this stream today. Big shout out to Mash Hada. Big shout out to AMC, of course, our host as well. Big shout out to Ace Gamers. And, of course, big shout out to Naga and Ben, who are your main casters for today. I just came in as a sub. And for sure, tomorrow we are going to get a lot more of Ben and the wonderful Naga. But, again, man, wonderful streams today, and we are going to see you guys tomorrow again, same place, same channels, wherever you're watching this, TikTok or YouTube. We are going to be live on the same places, so you guys stay tuned, leave a sub, leave a follow, and we are going to see you guys tomorrow. Naga, any final words for these guys before we go and end the stream?
Better luck next time, guys. For the guys that didn't win. But anyways, thank you so much to the stream. I saw the chat buzzing. Thank you so much for sticking with us, sticking with Oasis Champ, and of course, it's been me, Ben, and Carl tonight. See you again tomorrow, same time and same station. Yes.
Yeah, definitely, man. Good night, guys.
All right. Good night, guys.
I play Call of Duty Mobile every day.
Congratulations to Call of Duty Mobile on 6 amazing years, and I look forward to seeing you all in the game next season.